Scorpios, what's good? What's good with y'all? Talk to me. We about to talk finance. You feel me? Scorpios are a financial sign, excuse me. But we're going to do a financial reading right now. We're going to talk about a 7-card draw. It's going to be, I ain't going to hold you too long, but it's a 7-card draw. We're going to talk about a financial concern you may have right now, followed by your financial past, followed by your financial future, more immediate than like distant or whatever the case may be. And I learned yesterday's past, present, future cards, the future could enact itself in 24 hours. So when I say future, just know. Alright? You may not be waiting too long before that shit actualizes. But for real, on a serious note, I'm going to be talking about your mind state regarding the financial scenario, any obstacle you may have, the help that you'll receive regarding that obstacle, and the outcome of your financial concern. Alright, so one more shuffle. I'm going to slice and dice this deck, and we're going to get to it. Oh yeah, this reading wants to get done. Alright, calm down. This reading wants to get done. Let me just... Jeez. What's going on, Scorpios? I just get the feeling that at least one of y'all was actually waiting for this reading. Like, probably even wondering, like, yo, is he going to do readings today? And I'm not saying that like I just really started tarot publicly, so I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm just saying what I'm feeling. So, all right, here goes the slicing and the dicing. 2 minutes in already. I should shut the fuck up already, right? This is the financial situation at hand. Strength card. So, you've had to have the strength to grab yourself. Pause. Jeez, come on. To get a hold of yourself and calm yourself down. Show some restraint. All right? And it could just solely be related to an emotional instinct or outburst. And you know that behaving in that type of way would interfere with your money in some type of way. Or it can just be directly related to the way that you spend your money is more instinctual than it is logical. You're also looking at this financial concern as I feel like you got the strength to I feel like something's being created here, something that you believe you can do. This might be relative to business. If it's not, it might just be a creation or creativity of some sort in its infancy stages. Nonetheless, you feel that you can do it. And the way that you're going to go about doing this is by developing some type of, I don't want to use the word gimmick, but honing your image in a way that is very persuasive. So I'm getting some type of advertising strength that comes with what you're doing, what you're confident about. This is something that makes you feel good too. And you're actually looking forward to show some restraint in this area because you feel it comes with the territory. Let me draw the next card because I can't fully call it out. This is the immediate past regarding this financial concern, and it's the 6 of Swords in reverse. So you wanted to come out of the gate with this thing like a bat out of hell, but you couldn't, and it was regarding money. You need money in order to come out of this Okay, I get it. I'm on. You need money to finance the image of either yourself as an individual or the image of this entity, if it's a business, or the image of this creation, if it's a mere creation. Without it, you're just going to be another cog in the machine, another person doing another video, another person doing another song. They're just going to categorize, they're just going to lump you into the old Spotify list that doesn't make the first 10, 15. You know how they do it, right? So it's not like you're playing the game the same way the big boys are playing the game. You're like, okay, I'm going to put up my bag then. This is in the area of being a merchant. There's an expansive audience that you're going to reach, but you're going to put your money up. Because you realized in the immediate past, you've done it before. No, this is what happened before. You was reluctant to spend the money on it before. You felt like it was being phony. Like, oh, why I gotta spend money to get recognition? If I'm good at it, that's all that should matter. That type of attitude. So that's where you was at with it before, but now you're starting to have what it is whether you're gonna move on an opposition or an opposite type of vibe is soon to be. Time will tell that. But what you do understand about this immediate past when it comes to this financial concern is that it takes money to transition to the next level. And I'm still getting it. It's in the vein of marketing and advertising in some type of way. Developing image might have something to do with what do you call those people? Publicists, even maybe a stylist. Yeah, you're not beyond that. So look, this is the immediate future concerning this financial thing. So you got the Two of Wands, a decision needing to be made. It's a connected story. I feel the vibes already. The choice is going to be relative to that history that I was talking about. Now, you can do this thing organically. It's two paths, right? Fiery, too. So once they get going, they're going to get going. It's two paths you can take. One path is going to be the organic way to build your presence, which is, hey, word of mouth. Share my video. Share it over here. Share it with your friends. How many friends you got? Okay, share it with them. You're going to force yourself on people. And that's still a form of being organic because you're actually touching the people. Pause. You understand what I'm saying, though? Like, you're reaching out to people who would be otherwise. You know how some celebs be like, oh, those my fans. I'd never speak to them. I'd never go in the comment section, you know. If they touch me at a show, they're going to get slammed. My security will try to kill them, you know. But you're like, nah, I'm going shake hands and kiss babies out this bitch. That type of attitude. Or you're just going to keep putting in the work so that it's like going to be inevitable to ignore you because you got so much material out there. And you're going to look at that path and see how financially successful that is. You know what? For some reason, I'm getting the feeling that you're going to take both paths. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. But the other path, let me explain the other path. I kind of explained the other path already. The other path is like, yo, look, I'm going to put up my bag because I know it's going to take some investing in myself, in my image, in order to make this expand more and in order to get the recognition with less. It's like working smarter, not harder. Because once you put your money into whatever it is that you got developed already, it's going to be able to push the products out, push the advertisement out. Instead of you taking all of the energy into putting in new content, and then you might burn out and not be creative because this is an Aries card. You can burn out from putting in so much work. Don't think just because Aries are so powerful with the energy anyway that you could just utilize that energy. In Scorpio, you're one of the most powerful of the zodiac as well. You can still burn out. You can fuck around and injure yourself. So think about that. Also, look for a sign in the in your dreams. I think you're gonna take the route of spending your money and investing your money. In this card, it's holding a globe in his hand while holding one of the wands. So I think whatever approach you could take, see this Aquarius sign here? Whatever approach you could take to invest in the internet to spread your message is the choice that you're gonna make. But you let me know, get in the comment section whenever it's time. This is your mind state about this financial concern. Really? Nah, stop. It is what it is, right? The Seven of Swords. So I think you feel like you're being deceptive and sneaky by you for whatever reason you think it's a cheat code by investing in, I don't know what it could be, Google ads, it could be Facebook ads, whatever ads, Instagram, whatever ads. I don't know, you might take it as far as buying bots and subscribers, but you may feel like it's a cheat code to use a farming center and all of that. But you already have the knowledge that other people are doing that anyway. It's been exposed and people know now, the cat's out of the bag. But you feel like that's being tricked, like of being a trickster. You know what I mean? And because of that, right? Like, let's say that all goes well for you. Let's say you do pay for some type of advertising. We're going to keep it limited at that. We don't want to get all crazy talking about farming centers and shit, right? Let's keep it legal is pretty much what I'm saying, right? Let's say you take that route and it pops off financially. This is a financial reading, right? It pops off to the point where you start getting a return. Like, people are buying your stuff now more than they already were. Those resources that you accumulate are going to cause other people to look at you in a certain kind of way. Don't ask me how they're going to know, or how they're going to find out that you actually got some financial traction going, but they will. They may spy on you, and I know you a Scorpio, and you like, I'm the fucking spy, but shit. Do you know how many people search your sign on the internet every day, throughout the day? Yeah, so you got spies in the workings because they want to know about you. So keep that in mind. So what may happen from that is you may try to make a run for it. When I say make a run for it, I don't even mean physically with your feet, like getting up and moving location. I mean your mind is going to be drifting away from some type of social scene, some type of social group. It may be those people that you were in the comment section with in the beginning when you first started out and you was organic with it. And of course, you can apply this to any other industry that you're in, Scorpio, but I'm using that as an example, as an analogy. And you might say, well, you know what? I got to start distancing myself a little bit because my check is looking like I should. Right? And you may feel like that's dishonest. You might feel like that's part of the cheat code. You might feel like you're doing them dirty by doing that. Like you had them see the moon emotionally attached to you, and now it's like, oh, he on it like that, she on it like that now? You too good for us? What I see, though, is the relationships that are like loyal to you, that you feel an emotional connection with, you're not going to abandon them. There's two swords left behind. It. Two swords represents a relationship, and I feel like you're looking at those two swords like, I ain't forget about y'all. This is actually the smoke and mirrors. This is actually the hidden hand. This is actually the diversion that I'm doing, carrying these 5 swords, because this is the mental conflict that I'm going to be facing from external forces. These are the haters that you're carrying in your hands with you, Scorpio. And you're telling your real people, the people that you've built relationships with, like, yo, chill, I got this. We got this. I got to do a little, it's going to look trickery. It's going to look suspicious. It's going to be what it is. I'm telling you what it really is right now. So what's the obstacle, though? This is the obstacle. Death in the reverse. Woo! And now you see how I said, your mind stated you're going to know. You're not getting up and taking off and traveling. Nope. You're not going to be moving your feet. Nope. It's the mind that's going to be moving around. And this is confirming that. You're not going to be able to move forward with this death card in reverse. What's going to happen is this newfound success that you achieve based upon this move that you're making with these finances is actually going to be a catalyst to keep you in the same place. It's also going to enable you to communicate in some type of way that doesn't represent growth. It's going to be like a pattern. So you might even heard somebody recently say, or they're going to say to you, like, why do you talk like that? Or why do you continue to talk like that? Do you know how much better you can do if you exercise your voice this way? Do you know how much more subscribers you could get if you just tone down on the cursing? Do you know how much more you can get done or get your point across if you refrained from talking about that? Why don't you start talking about this? Somebody's going to pull your coat on that. And you're going to be like, nope. And I say the only reason why you're going to be like, nope, well, it's two reasons. It's because you love to do what you do the way that you do it. You realize that it's a pattern, and that pattern has actually made you some money. So they might be giving you good advice. I don't know. I'm not sure. Right? And this is why this is the obstacle card. We're not 100% sure. But just know that they may have a point. They may have a point, and the way that you will know. Well, look, I'm going to leave it at there because the help card is next. But just know that these people that pull your coat about that, they may have a point. That's going to be your obstacle. Can you get a new audience? The new audience may bring you more money. It's a love chakra card. This is the help. In regards to that, you're going to have to go within to find out. You're going to have to go within and ask yourself, why do you continue to operate in those patterns? Is it because of comfortability? More importantly, has it helped you grow in any kind of way? Furthermore, how does it help your spirituality? How does it help your spirituality? So, let's say you cuss like a sailor because towards your audience, or you show your tattoos all of the time, or you wear leather vests, you're a biker, you're on your bike all of the time, because that image is something that you hold up because of the scars in your life. You're like, yo, this is how I grew up, this is how I came up, this is me, so y'all got to deal with it, you know what I'm saying? But if it's something because you find out on a spiritual journey that is due to some wounds that haven't healed, then it's saying to check yourself and to consider what people are saying about your delivery. Because remember, this in the early stages, we're talking about branding yourself, advertising. So for an example, you can't do an advertisement with saying fuck shit damn. They're going to flag the advertisement and say, we cannot pass this through, sorry. Come up with another advertisement. You'll be like, shit, fuck. And you're going to have to come up with something that's more watered down. So search your soul to figure out why you can't curb your enthusiasm or conceal your... You get what I'm saying, right? It's even difficult for me to say, even though it's so simple to say. It's like, how can you perfect yourself without turning people off? You're going to find this out in your spiritual journey when you go in hermit mode. And that's where the help is going to come from. Contemplating. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. I'm not saying to be right or I don't know. This is the outcome card right here. You can get better insight from here. You're going to escape. So you're going to be free in relation to whatever decision you come out of this hermit mode with. you're gonna say that you're gonna know that you can do it. Okay, the way that you're gonna know is by looking at, when you're in hermit mode, you're gonna be looking at the statistics of whatever creation or thing that you put out there into the universe. The statistics is going to feed back to you how much your expansion has expanded, right? Have you lost subscribers? Have you lost money? Have you gained subscribers? Have you gained money? If you did gain, where did you gain? What songs did you get more of an audience? What regions did you get more traction from? What videos you put out that, you know what I'm saying? And the content and the context of those pieces of material is going to give you the answer that you need to resurrect yourself. Because I think your behavior that people think could be altered in some type of way is coming from like some childhood wounds or just growing up rough, tough, whatever the fuck, you know? And this, whatever, when you come out of this, you're going to know that you don't need to be restricted anymore. So it's even feeling like, I'm going to tell you, if it's feeling like your core base and your core way of delivery is not going to change, and that's going to free you. Now that's what I'm feeling, but you would know better than I know, but I'm telling you how it's going to turn out. How you're going to know is by looking at statistics. And if your statistics give you feedback that say, yo, do your shit the way you do your shit, you know what I'm saying? So what if you gotta, just don't curse when you make the advertisement, you know? Or put your shirt on your sleeves when you make the advertisement. Cover up the tattoos or whatever it is that they be flagging or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But go do your shit. You're going to feel free coming out of that. Because you're going to know that you found solutions when coming out of hermit mode. I'm out.